Hey guys, hopefully my mic is working, everything's in order. It's been a minute since I made a video, so... Oh man, you ever leave something for a while and then you come back and it's like, you kind of forgot how to do things? So, anyways, I'm trying not to speak too loudly. My husband is sleeping, my kids are sleeping downstairs with Grandpa because it's his last night, and they are leaving 4:30 in the morning to go take him to the airport, but I haven't done a video in what feels like forever, so I feel like I'm kind of out of my element. I have forgotten how to do this. So, I wanted to scrapbook this photo. This is Miss Kelly, Ambulancegirl77. I was super excited to go meet her at Starbucks. We only got to spend like 30 minutes together, but it was still awesome. So, I have to make an Ambulancegirl777 page in my scrapbook, of course. So, I think I'm going to do just the flamingos. I keep looking at... There's pineapples. No, I like the flamingos. I think I'm going to do some mixed media. That's too dark. That's cute. I like this ombre too. What about this one? That might be a good one. No. Okay, let's see what we've got on the back of these. I'm going to kind of do a summer... Oh, that's cute too. It's too dark. Yeah, again, I feel like I'm totally out of my element, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I figured, you know what, I better get back into this before I get stage fright again and don't want to do it. I still kind of have stage fright. Can anybody else feel me? Where, like, I still don't want to record in front of people. So, like, my husband is one thing, because he can't hear me anyway. But, like, my kids and my father-in-law, I didn't really want to be recording with them listening, because it just feels weird. So, I just haven't recorded all week, even though I was supposed to do my planner, which I didn't do. I mean, I did it, but not recorded. So, oh, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eyeball, which is not cool. Okay. I think I'm going to stick with this. I saw this card and thought that was super cute. Enjoy the little things. Which obviously goes with it. I think I might trim this photo down just a hair as well. We were enjoying our Starbucks and just chit-chatting. And it was awesome. I can't wait to go back out and visit with her for like a longer amount of time, which would be nice. Kind of like that. A little bit smaller and kind of off of this. The bait. Well, I don't want to cut that out only because then it won't stand out against this. So we'll see. We'll see. I think for right now I want to stick with my... And I feel like I'm lying down with something, which is so not helpful right now. My throat's been acting all weird. I don't know what's going on. And I feel all out of sorts. It's not like I rearranged my room or anything, but I still feel like I don't know anything back. I don't know if that'll make sense to anyone else but me. It's okay. So I'm just going to dip this right in here and just kind of go for it. And I'm just going to go all over this page and make a mess. The nice thing is that with it having mostly a white background, I don't have to worry about the streaky streaks like I did on the darker background, which did not work out so well. So So yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I hope everyone's doing well. I've missed all of you. And the hanging out. I was doing so good. I was so proud of myself. I had videos set up, so all I had to do was, and I should probably bring out my mat. All I had to do was upload them, and I totally just forgot about them and kept thinking to myself, I need to start recording videos. And then started this one and went, oh, I still have those other like 4 or 5 videos that I still haven't uploaded yet. So that was smart. And I found these guys. Does anybody remember these? I can't even remember what they're called. H2Os. Does anybody remember these things with the little pots and you just spray them down with water? I don't think they're like the shimmers, but they look like the shimmers that Missy Wooden uses. So I'm going to convince myself that they're like the shimmers, and I'm going to try to use them the way she uses her shimmers. Grab that super fast before I start making a really big hot mess, and then regret it because I can't get it off my desk. Okay, my paper is totally warped. Let's see if I can dry that just a little bit. A little less warpage there. I think that'll work. And I want to get some pinks in here. There's plenty of packaging. If you guys watched my, I went through and did like this whole super last minute, hey, I need to make a baby calendar thing. So yeah, that was fun. She totally loved it, which was awesome. I think I want pinks and purples. Neither one of us are wearing pink or purple. That's what I'm kind of feeling today. And we all know me. I don't go with the flow of anything. I just do whatever I feel like. And I don't remember how long these are supposed to sit for. How, you know, if you can start using them immediately. I don't remember. I've had them for so long. I haven't played with them in so long either. So I'm hoping these will kind of work like the creamies do. Oh, I should probably grab a pick. See, I'm all out of sorts. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So you'll have to forgive me. Let's grab a paper towel. And I'm going to grab a water brush. Push, kind of. Yep, that'll work. Oh, that just didn't have a lid. I have some that I like, because I remember when I first started out with these, everyone's like, oh, just throw away the lids, you don't even need them, because you just don't need them. So I threw away not all of my lids, but I threw away some of my lids, and now I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, because they fall out of the pots. So that's not cool. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to act. Does anybody know if these go bad? I've had these for a very... Come on. I've had these for a very long time. You know? Really? I don't know if these go bad. I don't think so. I think they just go hard and then you just put water on them and it reactivates, right? Maybe? I hope so. I mean, it looks like it's working. Okay, let's just start squashing stuff down, because why not? I want a very messy and fun background. Like a purple streak in there, that's cool. I don't know where that came from. I'll take it. So, oh man, have I missed you guys. I finally got to talk to my buddy Kimmy. I haven't talked to her all week. It's just been like crazy. Crazy. Hanging out with the father-in-law, and I'm really sad that he's leaving. Definitely be missed. There's like purple in there. That is cool. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I'm seeing purple coming out of this little pot here, so that's awesome. So, and it's not like we did much. I mean, for the most part, we just kind of stayed here and hung out. Sometimes those are the best kind of days to have, really. Went out to lunch a couple of times to different places. We went to Pita Jungle. If you guys have a Pita Jungle in your area and have not tried it, it's kind of like Greek food, if I remember right, with like the gyros and stuff like that. So good, so good. So we enjoyed that. And I'm trying to think, we did our trip to Vegas. It was also a lot of fun, obviously. It's where I met this girl, Miss Kelly, and got to meet up with the family and hang out with them for a little bit. We kind of only got like one real day out there, so it was really like everything was rushed and crazy, and meet everybody for like half an hour and then go to the next stop, and then meet up for half an hour and go to the next stop, and it was crazy. But it was a lot of fun. We had to cram a whole week's worth of visiting with people in like a day. Got to spend some time with my dad for his birthday, which is always, you guys know my relationship with my parents has not been the strongest, and so like with my dad, it was really hard to see him. I loved seeing him, but it was hard to see him at the same time. It's the whole guilt trip of, I abandoned him, and him talking about, friends that have decided not to be friends with him after so many years for whatever reason, because I don't know. But we got to spend about 2 hours with my dad, and I love my dad to pieces, but that was more than enough time for me. So I had dinner with him, and of course his wife did not come, because she hates me for whatever reason. It's all good. And then ran over and saw Jason's brother, because he teaches hockey at the ice rink, and it just happened to be in the same casino that we were in for my dad's birthday dinner. So, and it's always hard when you go see friends and family, and the constant question of, when are you coming home? When are you coming back? And, I grew up honestly believing that Vegas was my home, and I was born here, I was going to die here. That's what I told everybody who knew me. Everybody who kind of, oh, I'm leaving the state. Well, that's great. When you come back, I'll be here, That type of thing. This time around, for some reason, like, I don't know if a light bulb went off or what, but I think that the home that we've made out here is home. I enjoy the family that we have out here, and not that I don't love my people back in Vegas. It's not what I'm getting at. But I've come to realize that I think I also have social anxieties that just don't work well in a 24-hour type of town anymore. Vegas was my home for so long that all I ever knew was 24 hours. And now, like, the little town that we live in it's not very big at all. It's a pretty tiny town. So it's very quiet. The streets roll up at 9 o'clock, except for, like, the Walmart down the street. It's a quiet little town, and I love it. I love it, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy the quietness of it. There's no, like, drama. There's no anything. And I think going home this time around, because usually we go home and I miss it for a little bit, and I don't know if I'd necessarily call it homesick, but I think I got a little homesick. And then we'd come home, and then everything would kind of go back into routine, and I'd be okay again. But this time around, I was ready to come home. It really was. And if any of my Vegas peeps are watching, I hope I don't hurt your heart by saying that, but it's true. I was ready to just come home and just I don't know. I mean, it's not like we live in a country and it's, you know, serene and scenery. Or, I mean, we still live in the middle of a desert with a bunch of palm trees that you have to be scared of scorpions and all that stuff. But there's just such a different calm about this place that we live in now. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. But I was just, you know, after visiting with everybody, and I feel bad because we didn't get to meet up with Tom, and he was one of the people that I wanted to meet up with, but I understood he, you know, gotta work. I totally get that. But yeah, after just spending that day and a half really in Vegas, I was like, you know, I love the city lights, and I love the fact that I can drive around and know what street I'm on because I was raised out there, so, and if you know me, I don't know directions very well. Like, everybody makes fun of me because I don't know south from east and east from west. And, I'm just not good at that. Oh, I need to get my journal out. So, being out here in Arizona in a state where I don't know anyone or anything, I get nervous driving around, and my anxiety spikes up really bad because I don't know where I'm going. It freaks me out, but being in a city where I knew every street was like, oh, I pretty much have a story for every street that exists out there, basically. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it the way I usually do. Is that weird? Can anybody else understand what I mean by that? Like, it was good to visit, and it was good to be home, but I just didn't miss it this time around like I usually do. And I kind of felt guilty for that. Like, I feel like it was like a kind of a betrayal to my hometown. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. I hope somebody gets it or understands what I mean by that. So, you know, when all my friends are, when are you coming home? When are you coming back? I was able to, for the very first time in ever, look at them and just go, you know, it's just not my thing. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm coming home. And it broke my heart because, you know, like, my dad started crying, and I think my dad was really hoping that after so many years of being away, I would come back. It just made me realize that I'm good where I'm at. I love it here. It's just as hot, the weather's just as miserable. I think it has a lot to do with the little town that we're in. A lot. Hi, S'more. Oh, she's been, whoa, man, you guys missed a lot when it comes to little Miss S'more over here. She's been very angry with me. She's let me know that she's very upset that I was gone for a day and a half. She slept on my face. It's been fun. Yes, I'm talking about you. Get down. No, get down. No. Get down. Down. You stubborn little wolf. Get down. Down. Oh, she's getting testy. So I hope you guys missed us as much as we've missed you. Crazy cat. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I think I'm just making a mess, really. I'm just making a mess. You can barely see the flamingos now. I just got to talking about hometown memories, I guess. We got to show my kids my, So, okay. Man, my kids have it so easy today compared to when I was a kid. And for all y'all who don't know, I am not that old. I'm really not. I'm 31 years old. I don't consider that old. My kids would beg to differ, but I don't think that's old. And I go and I view their high school, and I get to meet their teachers, and, like, they have computers. They don't have to carry 80 pounds of backpack around anymore with all their books in it, and 50 notebooks and binders and all sorts of stuff. They don't have to do that anymore. And not that I'm bitter about it, but I'm a little bitter about it because my kids are like, Mom, I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of high school being difficult, running around. Because I was telling them, you know, when I was in high school, I had to run from the gym all the way across the quad, run upstairs, go to my first class, go to a locker. And my kids are looking at me like I'm making up stories. And I swear I'm not. My high school was huge. It was 2 stories. And you had to pray that all your teachers were in the same hallway, which for the most part, I got left out, and all my classes were, like, in the same hallway each year, except for, like, 1 or 2. We didn't get no 5 minutes in between class or time to use the restroom and chit-chat with our friends, and I didn't get any of that. So, of course, my girls are looking at me like I'm crazy and like I'm making up stories because their high school is tiny. They have 3 little hallways that all 4 years go through, so freshman through senior. They have computers. They don't have to carry nothing with them, except for maybe a notebook for math. And that's it. Like, you guys are so spoiled, it's ridiculous. You guys have no idea how good you've got it. So I showed them the area I used to live in, and how I would literally have to walk. Now, the way my bus system was set up is, I lived on this side of the street, and I couldn't take the bus because it was too short of a distance, but had I lived across the street, I would have been able to take the bus. So I had to walk, like, just shy of 2 miles every day to school. And it didn't matter what the weather was, because my parents didn't care. They didn't take me to school. That wasn't their problem. It was my problem to figure out how I was going to get there and back. On time, in a timely manner. Because, you know, my mom wasn't really around, and my dad was always at work, so I would have to fly home and call my dad by a certain time. And if I was 1 minute late, I got my butt chewed out, some curse words were thrown, trust was broken. It was nuts. But anyways, so I showed them where I used to live and how far I had to walk to get where I needed to be. And they're looking at me like, wow, really? You had to walk this far? I'm like, yeah, I didn't get no bus. There was no bus system for me. I had to walk. It didn't matter if it was raining. We walked. We walked everywhere. Grab a piece of foam here. We walked everywhere. And we knew better than to, you know, talk to people in white vans, and because that was common sense. Now you have to teach your children that. Don't talk to people who have white vans and look creepy. Stay away from those people. So yeah, but my kids look at me like I'm nuts. So anyways, showed them where I used to live, and then drove them up to my high school, and they looked at me like, really, this is your high school? This is huge. This is not a high school. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is my high school. This is my high school. It's massive. It's a beast. Two stories high. You had to cross your fingers and hope that you made it to where you needed to be on time, or else you'd have tyrant teachers yelling at you and screaming at you. Now all the teachers are so nice and so bubbly, and everybody's happy. Yeah, my teachers weren't like that. My teachers would cuss you out in a heartbeat. We didn't have those kind of teachers. I mean, our teachers wouldn't beat us or anything, but I'm pretty sure a few of them would want to. So, we got to see a little bit of my growing up and what my life was like, and I need bigger doilies. I have all these cute little ones. None of them are big enough, and then I have these ones that are too big. This might be a good one. I'm going to be able to use that one. I think that's a good one. I'll just snip it. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I don't know. See everybody using doilies and make them look so cute. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I kind of like it like that, so I'm going to go for it. And then I got to show them like where my first job was, and I have no tape. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can't see my tape. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Telling you to disappear for a week. I feel completely scatterbrained. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like a beginner all over again. And oh my gosh, we're already at 25 minutes. I am a beginner all over again. Oh. It's like it's been years since I've been on here. How does that work? I don't understand that. How does the media thing work? Like, why is it when you're out of the loop for a day, it's like you've missed a month? Anybody else? I really hope I'm not getting ink all over my photo here. Okay, I have to be smarter than the sticky back here. Come on. I don't want to stick to my phone. So I got to show the kids the house I was pretty much raised in, and where I went to high school, where my first job was, the store that Jason and I met in. So it was good times. Good times. I'm going to chop this up just a hair on this side. Maybe a little more. Here and here, kind of get it to mimic the photo a little bit. I'm just throwing all my garbage off to the side. There we go, getting closer. Okay, I like that. So I think I'm going to stick that down. That looks really, really messy. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to start adding stuff to the back. I just lost my tape. There it is. A lot of tape down. Since I have a lot of gesso and messy stuff all over the place. I am really on debate. I'm seeing the picture of Kelly here, so I was thinking about it. I'm really on debate about dropping Close to My Heart. That kind of burns a little bit because I've been a consultant for going on 3 years now. But I just have to realize I'm just not a very good saleswoman. I have to be okay with it. But I have put out more than I have gained, which is, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you don't want to do. So I'm thinking about dropping Close to My Heart and possibly joining the Hip Kit Club. Have any of you guys heard of that? And if you have, tell me what you think. If you've subscribed, if you've used them before, do you like them? I am really, like, obsessed with all of their kits. I love everything they use and everything they do. So it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but I think for me, I will enjoy using the products more because I don't have to sell them. I don't have to sell them, and I think that it might open doors for me to join design teams, which is kind of one of the main reasons why I got onto YouTube. Not, you know, to be just a design team, but it was something that I became interested in, and I want to see if I have the skills to do it, if that makes sense. Like, I want to see if I could be a good design team member. Oh, I got the hiccups. Out of nowhere. Sorry, guys. So, I don't know. I'm mentally ready to quit Close to My Heart because, again, it's not benefiting me or my family. But my heart is just, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let it go. So we shall see what happens. But this is, I feel like this is one adventure that just didn't pan out the way I was hoping that it would. And it's my fault because I haven't been using the products and promoting myself in a way that I should have been, and I'm well aware of that. I'm doing that now, I think, kind of. I've been using a lot more of the Close to My Heart products. I just don't know if it's too late, if that makes sense. I just don't know if it's too late for me, myself, and I. So let me find... I need to put a title on here, that's for sure. And I want to use, and I know I have some these really cute pink ones. Have I opened these? Yes, I have. And do I have numbers? That's the next question. I do, but not enough sevens. So I'll cut a Z. There we go. I'm going to save that for who knows. Hopefully, nobody will really notice. Well, if I could stick them on them straight, that might be a little helpful. 7, 7. Oh my goodness, I'm bad at this. Okay. I need an L. I'm trying to go backwards. I do not like doing this because I always screw it up. T-I-R. I know I haven't used any of these, so I should definitely be good letter-wise. Okay, and I need my phone because there's no way I'm going to be able to do ambulance backwards. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Let me see. 7. Oh, there's no. Why do I always say 777? It's just 77. Sorry, Z. I messed you up for no reason. My bad. Okay. Let's go 77. So E. Actually, let me go forward with this one. Yes? No. Yes? This is the question. Let's just go this way. And fingers crossed. I don't screw this up. Do I have? I need something. My goodness. So there's that. On top of that, I should be good. A. M. Sorry, my phone is really bright. A, M, B. U. Ambulancegirl77. I'm looking right at it and I still feel like I'm spelling it wrong. So that worked out nice. Okay. Ambulancegirl77. Don't know why I always thought there were 3 7s in there. I think I'm going to choose a different, if I can get it in there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I think I'm going to use these black ones. Oh my goodness, we're already at 35 minutes. I feel like I'm moving so slow. Ooh, or do I want to use the pink? I think I'm going to use the pink ones. Just kidding. Let's try these. They're glittery and girly. Just kidding. Or not. Come on. There we go. And next. I'm probably going to end up having to glue these down when we're done here because they're kind of popping off already. Ambulancegirl7777, exclamation points. This is super exciting. And this was also supposed to be the week that I finally got to meet my buddy, Kimmy, face to face. Plans kind of fell through, and it's all good because we will meet. There's no question in my mind that her and I will not finally get together. Okay, and those are, like I said, popping off, but it's all good. It's all good. I'll glue it down later. So there we go. Got all that on there, and now I need some stickers that have nothing to do with what we did or anything of that matter, but I have all these cute little things that need to get used up. And what better time than on a scrapbook layout that's already random. Okay. So I like this enjoy. I think, well, I already have enjoy the little things. So I was going to use the enjoy, and I'm just kidding. I'm going to use these pineapples. They're super cute. And I don't know when else I would use them. Can I tuck this behind, or did I stick it too far? I'll stick it like sideways. There we go. Definitely need to use this Go Happy Day. Alright. Definitely need the drink. So we're both enjoying our drinks here. And I kind of stuck that down a little early, but it's all good. All good. Biscuits and gravy. Can you slide that under there? No? I'll slide you up here next to the words. These are definitely not sticking down, but it's okay. I'm not going to freak out. I don't really have any blue or yellow. That's alright too. You guys are probably looking at my layout going, ah, nothing matches. It's all good. I'm okay with it. I'm using up my stuff. To me, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I like this pink one here too. Let's see if this will work. This is supposed to be paper to paper, and vellum is a form of paper, so I hope this works. without curling it up too much. For some reason, the vellum likes to curl a lot. So I'm just going to stick that there. Maybe tuck that in there. I'm just going to move this flower real fast. Hang out for just a moment. Thank you. Yeah, see, the vellum just curls. It's the only thing I don't like about vellum. I don't want to use too much glue, but at the same time, I need enough glue to make sure it stays down. Stick this on the bottom of that. And let's see, we have Live Black Love. That's also very cute. So obviously not going to stay down because it doesn't like me. Stay. Just stay, little buddy. Stay there. I'm going to use this guy over here. These bottom hearts. Freaked out for a second. I thought S'more was getting crazy again. She's been doing that a lot. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she just, I like this love life. Can't see it very well. I like it. So Kelly, if you're watching, I appreciate you so much. It was so nice to be able to, because I talk to you guys a lot about, you know, my mental issues and things that are going on with me, with depression and anxiety, and to be able to talk to somebody face to face about it was just awesome. And it's not like I went into depth about it or anything like that, but I could sense that she just understood. Like, she knew where I was coming from. She knew how I felt without really having to say too much about it, which that to me meant a lot. It meant a lot. Let's see. Oh, this is a cute little hero. I'll use up all the pieces. That would be a cute flag right there. Yeah, stick that there and chop off the rest of it before I put it in my thing. My whatchamacallit. You know, the thing that you put your layouts in? The scrapbook? That thing, yes. Oh my goodness, it's late. You guys can't tell? I'm happy to be on there. Some sunglasses, which seems to be fitting, since that's what we're both wearing. See, I don't know how to use these things because they keep curling up and it's irritating. No. I'm just right there on the edge of those sunglasses and leave that there. I'm dropping stuff and throwing things. It's been forever. It's been a very long week, I can tell you guys that much right now. I don't know what I need. Let's see if I'm a little confused because I have a bottle that has my resistance up in it. And I don't see that bottle. So I don't know what that is. I hope this isn't the resist and this is actual glue. Because I don't know. Well, it's not coming out blue, so I'm going to assume this is blue. Oh boy. Like I said, I go away from things, and we all know I don't have a memory, so I go away from things for just a few minutes, and I come back, and I can't remember what's what and where it goes, and I can't remember any of that stuff. Oh my goodness, 45 minutes. Are you guys still there? This is a long one. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm putting my journal in at all. I just thought about that. Some umbrellas really cute too. It just seems a little too random over there by itself. Okay, what type of glue do you guys use for vellum? This is what I need to know. This is a need to know basis. I need to know what you guys use for glue. Oh, maybe I'll stick that there. That's kind of cute. Like I said, my vellum is just curling up on me, and I don't like it. I had you to where you were tucked under. There we go. I don't know if it's the vellum or the type of glue that I'm using. If it's the vellum, then I mean there's nothing I can do about that, right? If it's something I'm doing or using, I can fix or adjust that. I really just want to use all the pieces because they're all so cute and they all fit. That's super cute. I think I'm just going to staple that guy down. I also need to, apparently, get a, like a foam mat thing so that way I can undo my stapler and staple in the middle of places, because that seems like fun. I feel like I have enough yellow in both those corners. Maybe here feels a little neglected, so let's go right there. Because why not? Cute little yellow heart, or clear heart, I should say. These are actually sticking down better than I thought they were. It's just the little sections at the bottom where I think the gesso is. Let me just stick a little bit of glue there. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think I'm going to call this one done, and I think I might just do my journaling maybe here. I do need a date stamp. Which this was July. I really need to get a new date stamp. Mine's all bent and doesn't like to cooperate. Oops. What date is this? What month is the 29th? Ah, I'm sticking my planner in my ink. Jeez. I'm on a roll, you guys. I'm on a roll. 29th. Is a Saturday. I'm spinning the wrong one. My goodness. Technical difficulties, I tell you. No, you stay there. You stay. This was not 2016, this is 2017. Oh boy. Why am I 9 and 2 in the wrong spot? I do. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, and best day ever. I'm just going to stamp this out, I hope. Go stamp it out. There we go. I'll do my journaling on that. And I think I'm going to call this one done. And I'm going to put it up tonight when I'm actually doing it. Because, oh no, I just threw my lid on the floor. That was not good. Not good. Use that. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just put this where it belongs so I don't start losing things. Alright, I'm going to call this one done. It kind of looks like a hot mess, if you ask me. But I like it. It's all good. Biscuits and gravy. It looks very, I don't know, summery to me. So I hope you guys like it. I'm going to go ahead and upload this right now as we're speaking. And I don't know, I'm kind of feeling another layout. So we'll see how it goes. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!